Hi, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' was cracking. It's Steve about to react to this video. It's titled Beyonce removes Carter from her name to distance herself from Jay-Z, his creepy past. I didn't hear about this, but we'll see if there's any truth to it and what receipts are provided that verify this, because I'm a little skeptical, but sure, maybe there's something that we are not aware of. But let's watch.
I predict a Beyonce and Jay-Z divorce announcement in 2025. It's officially gone too far.
People have said
It's
this
too
before.
much. The allegations are terrible. And her being tied to Jay-Z, like, I just don't see her sticking by his side for the long run, especially right now.
Beyonce understands that she's a force to be reckoned with and that she's not going to let her empire fall for anyone. That includes her husband, Jay-Z. He's now being tied up into the Diddy case and things aren't looking good for the Carter family. Beyonce is now secretly trying to dissociate herself from her husband by going by Beyonce Knowles instead of Beyonce Knowles Carter. So let's get into it.
Y'all already knew who was the one who was making this allegation.
Beyonce is one of the scariest celebrities out here because she does have a lot of power. She's built an empire. I mean,
listen, him and Impressive crack me up. I think they're funny. Yeah, I do see comments here and there. People like, oh, don't react to Slime, don't react to Impressive. You don't have to watch videos where they are speaking. You know, if you click and you see, oh, it's a Sloan video, or if it's an Impressive video. You don't have to watch. I appreciate people who watch. I fuck with you if you watch anyway, even if you don't like these people. Fuck with you heavy, okay? Shout out to you. You gang, gang, gang. But you have some people who are telling me not to react to it. Like, I'm going to listen. I'm going to react to what I want to and when people ask. If you don't like these people so much to where you can't even bear to watch them and the reaction, that's okay. I respect your decision. But don't tell me not to react to it. You don't watch it or you don't react to it. That's how that problem is solved. So just putting it out there because I do see it periodically. And I'm just like, why do I keep seeing these comments? I'm looking for videos to react to. You talking about don't react. What? Give me an alternative, if anything. That would be more helpful. But anyway.
All those celebrities thanking her on stage, you can't deny that she is a powerful person. Her and Jay-Z combined are really scary, and I don't think they're going to let the Diddy case take them down, but Beyonce might be putting up her safeguards because she's allegedly dropping Carter from her name, or at least she is in media reports. Now, maybe this is Beyonce recognizing that Jay-Z has been problematic. He's cheated on her in the past, so he hasn't been the best husband, and maybe now she's learning more about him with this Diddy scandal, allegedly, and she's realizing this isn't a man she wants to be aligned with. Or maybe it all comes down to money, and she's just trying to save the Beyonce empire, the Beehive. We all know her as Beyonce Knowles Carter. Even on tour, she went by Miss Carter. Yet Forbes recently reported her as Beyonce Knowles. Now, they were doing their annual report of the world's most powerful women, and Beyonce Knowles earned her spot on there. But it's interesting because prior to this announcement, this report, she's always been reported on Forbes as Beyonce Knowles Carter. So why the switch up now, especially this timing? Now, Jay-Z is going to war over these claims that he has allegedly harmed a 13-year-old girl alongside Diddy at a party after the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards. Of course, Diddy has denied all involvement in this case, and Jay-Z is doing the same, saying that he's nothing like Diddy. Please don't even try to put him in that category. And he's acting even more defensive, I would say, than Diddy is.
I predict a Beyonce and Jay-Z divorce announcement in 2025. It's officially gone too far. It's too much. The allegations are terrible. And her being tied to Jay-Z, like, I just don't see her sticking by his side for the long run, especially right now.
Now Jay-Z finds himself in big trouble. I could see Beyonce pulling out and trying to disconnect herself, and
I understand why some people are saying this because they like, oh, Beyonce don't play about her brand. She's serious and da-da-da. But Beyonce is also a my man type of woman. You can tell from just listening to her music, all right? It's like, I'm a ride with him until nothing to ride. Like, it's giving that to where she's willing to go down with she's willing to stay on the ship, you know, as it sinks. I feel like she's even alluded to this. I can think of several songs where she's admitting to this. So, I don't know. I don't know if she's going to distance herself as people are claiming.
her children from him. Though he is being so defensive right now, I think this is going to go into a full-out war. I really don't imagine him going down. And honestly, I don't know too much about Jay-Z, but maybe he's not as bad as Diddy is. People are noticing on social media, though, writing in comments like, hey, where's your hyphened last name, Miss Carter? Another person wrote, look how she doesn't want Carter associated with her now. However, some fans rushed to Beyonce's defense, pointing out that Forbes has frequently used her maiden name in the past. This person wrote, Forbes has always gone by just Beyonce Knowles. This is not new. Well, let me stop you right there. Just this past year in September, they reported her as Beyonce Knowles Carter. So I don't quite understand. A publication doesn't just switch up how they report on someone's name. It all goes to SEO and tags and things like this. So this seems very planned, strategic.
Or maybe it's strategic on their part because they don't want the negative association to Jay-Z. So maybe they decided to make that change.
And it was purposely done to remove Carter from her last name. If just, 3 months, September is like the 9th month, yeah, 3 months ago, we got a report that she was Beyonce Knowles Carter. Now we've got a report that she's just Beyonce Knowles. It reminds me of Kim Kardashian West. I mean, that was a moment when she was with Kanye, but when they divorced, she went back to Kim Kardashian. Imagine this. You've been in an accident.
Y'all go for it.
You brought this in as a name. In his response, Jay-Z categorically denied accusations, claiming the victim is attempting to blackmail him. Jay-Z writes, my only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I was quoted saying Jay-Z allegedly admitted the noticeable decline in Beyonce's Instagram followers. She had about 320 million followers at the time.
Y'all ain't shit. People unfollowing her in large numbers. She lost 7 million followers? That's crazy. Why would y'all unfollow? Why would 7 million? That's a lot of people. 7 million people unfollowed her because of Jay-Z's. Maybe she would take this into consideration. Like, wait, I worked too hard to build this career. I ain't letting you ruin this for me. Maybe. That's a big number. I wouldn't expect that.
And it looks like she lost about 7 million followers. It does look like it stopped there. She's sitting at 313 million followers as of Monday, December 16th, 3 p.m. in Bangkok time. Try to figure that out. The decrease in followers appear to be a reaction from fans criticizing Beyonce for remaining silent about her husband's case. Remember that this case was filed against Diddy, and then there were 2 unnamed celebrities who were mentioned but not named. Jay-Z is this other celebrity who is now being named, allegedly, and then there's another celebrity there who is a female. We don't know who this celebrity is. I personally think it could be Jennifer Lopez.
He ain't shit.
That Beyonce pulled into the Diddy drama from the beginning, so they knew something was going to happen. They just didn't know when. Quote, Jay-Z professed to Beyonce Diddy drama.
Jay-Z and Beyonce have been so upset about the recent civil lawsuit accusing the rapper.
From the beginning, so they knew something was going to happen. They just didn't know when. Quote, Jay-Z professed to Beyonce that he's innocent and it's a total money grab. Which, interesting, he has to profess to Beyonce saying, I did not do this, I cannot believe it. I mean, it makes me doubt that Beyonce was this other celebrity. Looks like it's more like J-Lo. Now remember, the day after this lawsuit was filed against Jay-Z, he stepped out with Beyonce for the world premiere of the new Disney movie, Mufasa. Of course, Blue Ivy starred in this film, so both Beyonce, Jay-Z, and her grandmother, Tina Knowles, all showed up. And it was interesting timing. I mean, we haven't heard about Jay-Z in a while, then we hear about this lawsuit, and then the next day, he's out about acting like a normal guy. I mean, he's Jay-Z and a celebrity, so I mean, at least, I'm just saying he's out on the red carpet, acting like there's no problem. A second insider told Us Weekly that Beyonce's putting on a brave face for the kids' sake. Quote, she's moving forward with her life. She's still committed to her scheduled performance in 2 weeks and will be there for her family.
Oh yeah, Christmas. I will be watching that on my Patreon. Halftime show.
As much as she can. She won't let this bring her image down. A third source also reveals that Beyonce believes in her husband's innocence. Quote, Beyonce does not believe a word of what they're saying, and she thinks, along with her husband, that this is an alleged extortion attempt. Now, because everybody's talking about Jay-Z and his alleged dirty past, there's some clips and some things that are now resurfacing and going viral. Like this one, Jay-Z's shocking joke to teenage readers.
We already watched this 50 million times. Is that what he about to focus on? Oh, what's this?
And signed her relatively young. She didn't grow up in her 20s and figure out who she was before becoming one of, Jay-Z's minions.
She walks in your office and what, she just belts out a tune? Belts out a tune, she performs, and I tell her, there's no way out of this office. I signed her that day.
Not his version saying, yeah, I told her there's no way out of this office, which I know what he's saying in reference to, but also that term should never be said from a boss to
that combined with what she said is crazy. Because if you don't know, she said that Jay-Z said that it's only 2 ways out of the office, through the door after signing the contract or through the window. So he basically said he would throw her through the window if she didn't sign. That's just a weird thing to say to a teenage girl. How old was she? Like 16, 17, something like that. It's very weird to say as a grown man. So she said that out her own mouth. There's like an interview clip. He played it, but I heard it too many times. I'm over it.
I'm gonna give you my first Grammy, but we might have to fight for this one.
She said she wanted to thank everybody for her first Grammy.
Anyway, I'd like to thank
Wait, not him, like, hold up, humble yourself.
Jay-Z for being a part of this record with me.
She'd like to thank Jigga Man for being the greatest in the world.
It looks like he's trying to be funny.
Also, so interesting.
He's failing because he's not funny. I mean, he's never made me laugh. I wouldn't consider him a funny person based on what he presents to the public, I'll say. But that didn't seem malicious. It just seems like he was trying to, be silly and funny or whatever. Interesting stuff. This is all speculation, of course. We don't have anything solid. But people have been saying for a while that they think Beyonce is going to distance herself more and more from Jay-Z. But, considering what just happened with the woman being exposed for the lawsuit, it doesn't seem like now would be the time. I feel like if she does do it, it'll be, when or if some information comes out that heavily implicates Jay-Z, and it's like, wait, this is undeniable, wait, you look guilty. I think that's probably when she would move away from him, if she does end up moving away from him. But like I said, Beyonce gives me like, I'm gonna stick with you till the end, I'm gonna die with you, like that's what it gives. So I would be surprised if she removes herself at all, but that's just my take. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.